Hi, what's up guys? It is Senor Libros here, and today I'm going to be reviewing a game that is really near and dear to my heart, and that is Mass Effect. Now, Mass Effect has been a game I've wanted to play ever since I was 10 years old. I've really wanted to play this game for a long time, I just haven't been able to get the chance to do it, and now I'm 16, and I've played it, and I feel like I'm giving this game such a low score just based on my high expectations, so just know that I've really waited a long time to play this game, and it's aged quite a bit since I've wanted to play this game. But, let's just jump into it. I would like to talk about the story first, because that is this game's strong point, is the story. So, let's just hop right into it. You start the story off as Commander Shepard, last name Shepard. You can choose to be, generic Shepard. I don't even know his first name because it doesn't really matter to me, because I chose to be custom. I made my name Senor Shepard because obviously that's my channel name, but you don't have to do that. Anyway, you move on to more RPG elements where you figure out if you want to be a biotic or if you want to be an engineer. It basically is your fighting style. I chose soldier because I wanted to fight as a soldier, but then I ended up changing my mind and being an infiltrator, which was the worst decision in this game, and I will touch on that later. But then you get to choose your own backstory, which I found really interesting, because you could choose how your backstory went as such, like my parents were murdered in front of me, I never met my parents, I was an orphan, or my parents raised me to be this military guy. So you got to choose your background story, and that's really cool because all the NPCs in the world figure out your background story and then they kind of talk to you about it. And I was a sole survivor. I witnessed my whole crew get murdered. That was my backstory. So all these people are like, well, on a cruise you saw your whole crew ship go down and all this stuff and you were the only survivor. And after a while I was like, wow, this really does play in, like this choice I made early on really does play into the story. That's awesome. So basically how the story goes is, spoiler warning by the way, the story goes like this. There's this guy named Saren. He's trying to bring back the Reapers, and these Reapers are an ancient civilization of robotic organisms that want to get rid of all organic life. So he's trying to bring them back, and you need to stop him. And along the way there are a lot of interactive choices of like, who do you do this to? Do you romance this person? Do you shoot this guy? There's a lot of that, and that is what I love about this game. This game makes you feel like your choices actually matter, unlike some other games that kind of always wind up in the same place at the end. And that's why I liked Mass Effect 1 so much. When it comes to romancing and stuff, you can definitely see that there was a lot of time taken to realize, like, different paths that you take do lead to different results. For instance, I started off romancing Ashley and then romancing Liara, and I just kind of kept it separate. And one time when I was in the conference room, they both walked in and they wanted me to decide, hey, do you want to be with me or do you want to be with this chick? And I'm like, whoa, that actually happened. And that is very innovative of Mass Effect, and I will give it that. That is very innovative, and there's a lot of technical goodness when it comes to plot and story and the decision making. And that is where a lot of the thought went into the game, was through the story and how you could change things. I chose so many things, I let so many people die. I could have saved a bunch of people if I did one situation, but I thought one situation would have been better. Just so many things that I did that really affected the story, and I really appreciated that from BioWare. However, that leads to the sadness of my next topic for the other unrefined things in this game. Oh Lord. The technical aspects of Mass Effect 1. I don't want to ramble on and on and on about how I was really disappointed about this part, but my gosh was I disappointed. there were so many glitches, and that's to be expected. It's an older game, and I'm still judging it really harshly based on me wanting to play this game for a long time. But I'm talking, I glitch into walls, I die, I couldn't get my gun out of my holster half the time. Those things are things that should have been ironed out a long time ago. And I know there's one big pet peeve out in the gaming world with this game particularly, and that is the frickin' Mako. And that Mako, honestly, was pretty bad to drive. Not as bad as some people make it, but it was pretty frickin' bad to drive. Now, on other technical aspects, it was really good. The shooting was alright, the cover system didn't always work. I mean, technically this game could have been so much better. And one very big pet peeve of mine in this game was the fact that the autosaves were so few and far between. I would be halfway through a planet level, like halfway through Vermeer, and I'd be playing this game, I'd be playing, didn't die once. I'd be like, yes, sweet, I didn't die yet, that's great, I can't wait to get to this last part. Oh, dead. I got killed. And then it sent me all the way back to the Normandy, to the beginning of the planet mission. I'm like, what? How is that even fair? So, technically, this game could have done so much better. It was not atrocious. It was playable. I did have fun playing the action parts of the game, but the story parts were the best part. And that's why I think that this game could have been so much better. However, this game did live up to a lot of my larger-than-life expectations. And that is why I do recommend that you get this game, because this game is actually really good. But I cannot give it the 10 out of 10 that I really wanted to give it. For like a good 6 years of my life I wanted to give it a 10 out of 10. I gotta give it an 8.5. I have to take away those points because honestly, those technical issues were so bad. It almost ruined the game for me. I'm not gonna lie. I almost did not keep playing it. But if you keep playing it, you will not regret it. The story is good enough to push through it. It is really a good game. I feel like I really treated this game badly in this review, but this game is really a good game. A solid 8 out of 5. 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, even I mess up sometimes. But this has been Senor Libros. If you enjoyed this review, I'm going to try and make a couple reviews. I'm going to be playing the entire Mass Effect trilogy. And hopefully Mass Effect 2 really revamps on this whole technical issue. But you can expect Mass Effect 2 review coming out in the next like 2 weeks. So be expecting that. And I guess that's all I have to say. If you really like this video, leave a like. Subscribe if you kind of want to. If you don't want to, I get it. That's fine. But have a nice day, and peace out.